Yo, what's good, people? It's time for a death in the family in Dartmoor. I should probably switch my controller on before trying to use it. So our target is Alexa Carlisle, that's the name. I was trying to think of a name earlier and I'm like, Athena, thinking of Athena Savalis from New York. Couldn't quite put my finger on it, it's Alexa Carlisle. So, we are going to start at the main road. We're going to bring along our ICA silver bowler, doesn't matter which one, doesn't really make a difference. We are going to bring along a lockpick. Oh wait, do we need a lockpick? We'll bring one along just in case. I don't know if we do need one. We're going to bring a fiber wire as well. I believe we may need that. Starting at the main road location, smuggling nothing. I haven't played this story mission in a very long time. I'm bound to be very rusty. Although it shouldn't take like a stupid amount of attempts to do it. I should know for the most part what I'm doing. I remember, to begin with, we have to take out this guy. Take down both guards. Two other guards can potentially come running through. They are running through the gate. They don't always. It depends on how effective you are in your first 3 kills. If you manage to kill all 3 without being missing a shot, and you do it really quickly, those 2 guards won't come out of the gate. However, if you do like they did in my game, just kill them. You want to put on the detective disguise and then put on a security disguise and take it off. I'm just showing you an additional entrance into the gate so you can actually sneak into here from the main road anyway if you don't want to get these disguises. We're going to pick up a weapon, but we're going to put the detective disguise back on as we're going to need it. We're going to fail to kill this guy multiple times, but we are eventually going to kill him. Going to put his disguise on and put the private investigator disguise back on. Make sure to sheath your weapon, as you are not allowed to hold a weapon as a detective and you may get caught.
By the way, I told Kate about the
We're going to follow this path all the way along. We're going to take a cricket ball or a baseball. I don't know why there's a baseball in an English garden. Makes no sense to me. We're going to take a crowbar off of here. Don't pick up the key because you're not allowed it. We're going to take the newspaper. We're going to come down here. We're going to grab this emetic rat poison, hop over this fence. We're going to grab a shovel. I can't remember why I get the shovel, but we're going to take the shovel. We're going to use a crowbar to break open this fuse box and take a fuse. The very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to save the game right here. And we're going to stop, break this unicorn horn off. I'm going to come by this window and we're going to knock out this guy while he's playing the piano. But Elton will be proud.
Over here.
We're going to take out our newspaper.
I need some assistance. This is crazy. I don't know what to do.
I'm going to throw it at this guy to get second-hand news, and then we're going to reload our save. Pardon me. We don't need any of those things now. But we are going to come into the house.
Play in front of the books when he can play like that. That music makes my heart.
We're going to pull out our silenced pistol. We're going to shoot this glass, and we're going to take one of the hunting rifles and immediately drop it, just to get let's go hunting. We can pick up 2 coins off of this desk, and we're going to make our way into this room. Pick up the propane flask. Come through this room. We're going to break open this fuse box as well with a crowbar and turn off a fuse. And then we're going to break into this room. We're going to use a crowbar so it opens it quicker, but you can use a lockpick. We want to grab this key. We want to grab this piece of evidence out of the fireplace. And to grab this list and also this poison. We're going to grab our fiber wire. And we're going to grab this guy. And we're going to put him in this closet. We're going to take his disguise and once again immediately put back on this detective disguise. And now we're going to go up and talk to Mr. Fernsby. If we approach him from behind, we skip some dialogue. If we approach him from the front, he will start talking to us prior to us talking to him. Which means we have to wait for that dialogue.
Are you ready to see the crime scene now?
I am.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
If it prompts you to press Y, then just press it. The next thing we're going to do is run into here and take a pool ball out of this middle pocket. We're going to now make a second save. I'm going to throw this at his head. I'll probably get seen. The save that we made was literally just a safety save, just in case anything went wrong.
Maybe we should get back to it.
We're going to come through this doorway. And we're going to open this door. Because you picked up the key from Mr. Fernsby's office, you'll just open that door automatically without having to break in. I'm going to pick up that little thing that I've just picked up from him between this suitcase and this little doorway. And we're going to scan these shoes. And we're going to come and grab this
when I leave.
A
off
letter
of the
from
desk
Emma's
and
mother
also
stating that Emma
this walking
is the
cane.
illegitimate child of Madame Carlisle's late
We're going to
older
then
brother,
come just down the
Montgomery.
hallway and open
Listen
up
to
this
this.
secret area.
She claims to have witnessed Alexa
Using
and
this cane.
Zachary murder him. There's no family without
And we're going
secrets.
to grab
47.
this
But this family seemed to have
specific
been
letter
used.
off of your
An old
desk.
letter, 47. Never opened. Must have slid under the secret door nearly 46 years ago. It
Yeah,
states
slid under the
that Alexa
secret door and
Carlisle's
up onto the
older
table.
brother,
Yeah, of course.
Montgomery, wanted Alexa
So we're going to break
to
into
become
this
the
room.
heir to the
We're going to
Carlisle
drop this
empire.
right now, for now. We're going to pick it up before we leave.
Instead
We're going
of
to scan these documents.
Interesting.
We're going to mess around on this computer. So the documents are by the fire, just scan them with your camera. Pick the cane back up. And we're going to come through this secret sort of passageway. And we're going to open up the other side of it. We're going to knock out this guard before he turns around. And we're going to throw the cane at this lawyer. We're going to drag the lawyer's body. It might glitch out a little bit, but it's all good. We're just going to pull him along. And we're going to put him in this container. We're going to put his disguise on. And we're going to sit at the computer and investigate. And we can immediately leave the computer. We were only doing it to get this challenge.
Stole everything from Madame Carlisle. Perhaps you should let her know how bad it is, 47.
Now we're going to bring the bodyguard along. And we're going to put him in the container also. And we're going to put his disguise on. And then once again we're going to put the detective disguise on. Private investigator. And we're going to pick the cane up one more time. Pick the gun up. And we're going to make our way into this room across the hallway.
A locked room murder mystery, 47.
Using the crowbar, we're going to
Trust
open
your
up one of two shortcuts on this level, just outside of this room. And we're going to get 6 pieces of evidence within this room. So you can drop your cane right here and pull out your camera. As we need to scan a couple of things in this room. We're going to pick up this suicide
Zachary's
note
suicide note.
off of that little
Also,
table just behind
a
us
sample of
by the
handwriting.
armchair.
It could be
And now we're
relevant
going
compared
to check
other
the computer.
samples to establish its authenticity.
We're going to scan this whiskey
Why don't
bottle,
you use your camera to scan
going
the
to
dead
scan
body, 47?
the dead body.
Throat markings
Zachary was shopping
indicate
for
a
New
rare,
Wellingtons last
short-lived
night.
plant poison.
Not
Pick
exactly
this
what
up.
you would expect
Now,
from
we've
someone
just got to
else.
listen to 2 lots of dialogue being talked over each
10
other.
o'clock last night.
Use that
It's a
bookcase to
secret
open up the
passage.
secret passage,
This
pick up
could
the secret
explain how
mansion
the door
floor
was
plan,
locked from the inside.
and make
You
your
do
way
know your
out.
poisons, 47.
Now we can make our way back
Photocopy of the
downstairs.
floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor.
And make another save over our second save, so we don't need it. It was just a safety save. We're just going to save over it, and we're going to locate Mr. Fernsby.
Go without my button.
Could be one of
have a look.
multiple locations. He's right here.
Mr. Fernsby,
He can be in this area. Depending on how quick or slow you are, he could be in the kitchen
around 10 o'clock
area, which
That
is,
means the staff were off duty. And
which I'll
Madame
show you in a
Carlisle and
second.
Security didn't arrive.
or he
till
could
this
be
morning.
upstairs
That leaves
lingering around
Adam's
the
family
hallways.
and myself. As the only
He's in the
person
main
to
house. It
know
just takes a couple of minutes to
and
find him
before you
sometimes.
ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you.
Just wait for him to finish his
It's a
dialogue.
list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help
We've
you
searched
to
everybody's
find your
quarters
findings.
and got
Please
all
come
of the
and see
evidence that
me
we
when
need,
you've
so
solved the
we don't
case,
need to do that
and I
again.
will take you to Madame Carlisle.
Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't.
So the other place that I was talking
but I
about
think
where
you
he
have
could
enough
be
evidence
is
to convince Madame Carlisle
this room
he
just
did.
here.
Maybe you should tell him you're
If he is,
ready
just
to
try and
present
lure
your
him out
findings.
as best as you
So
can.
how does one solve a murder
It's
mystery?
going to take a couple of things.
Motive,
It could come in
means,
handy
and
later.
opportunity, I believe.
We're going to
May
come
I
into this room
suggest
to
you
discover
ask
the location.
suspects for alibis? Or perhaps do you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
And we're going
Unless,
to
of course,
make
you
our
want to do
way
some more
to the
detecting,
greenhouse.
47? You're an excellent detective, 47. Uncovering truths half a century
Maybe I
old.
should ask her out. Get to
If
know
you
her in
frame
a
it correctly,
And we are going to make a save over the third save file just
I
there.
believe you could
We're
use
going
the
to grab
information
this
to convince
wrench
Madame Carlisle that Zachary
the
committed
desk.
suicide.
Off of a little,
Maybe you should ask Mr. Fernsby
not the
to
desk,
see
the
her.
little wall.
Or
just
perhaps
there.
you feel like digging a bit
We're going to make our way all the way around here. And just break into here using a lockpick. We just move swiftly around so the bodyguard didn't spot us, the security guard. We can grab this specific flower here. Don't grab the one off the desk.
broken lab equipment.
We're going to repair
Looks like
this
it was
distillation
recently
kit.
used, though.
And we're going to use it. And then we're also going to scan this book right here. I guess poison ivy for using the
This is
distillation
a
kit.
table showing lethal dosages for the poison used to kill Zachary.
And we're going to
Something
grab
is
this
circled,
key
47.
off of the table.
Female, age 65, 79, 60 to 64 kilograms. I'd say Madame Carlisle is next in line.
And now we're
for
going to go and
poisoning.
talk to Emma Carlisle. Spoiler alert, if you don't already know, she is the killer. She is the only one we need to question. She's just here in the
Emma
purple
Carlisle, can you tell
cardigan
me where you
and the
were
blue dress
yesterday evening?
with white
Surely
trainers.
I'm
They
not a
don't
suspect.
really go, do they?
I need to account for everyone.
That's what she's wearing.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the
Kinda
boys
makes
set up
sense,
for a
to be
drink
fair.
around 8 o'clock.
I think
Anything
it's
else you want
just
to
keep
know?
asking
How
her
did you
questions
feel
until
about
she's
Zachary?
finished her
I
dialogue.
might as well be
I think it's
honest.
just a
His
subtle hint
presence
that
was
she's the
always
killer
awkward.
because upstairs in
How
her
do you have a
room
meaningful
we got
conversation
muddy
with a man who
boots,
only
like
cares
well muddy
about
high heels,
plants?
sorry, that we had to
In my
scan.
opinion, Alexa
And
bears some responsibility.
she's wearing
for how
trainers
this
which
ended.
really don't go with her dress.
She supported
considering
his
she's
self-limiting
smart.
behavior by letting him
Well,
live
not smart.
here.
Sorry,
Is
smart's
that
kind of
all?
insulting to everybody, isn't it? I
Have you
mean,
noticed anything else? out
I
of
mean
the
posh,
Nothing
posh,
special
and
comes to mind.
you know, I didn't mean smart. I
Except,
don't know.
perhaps, I did
Considering
get a feeling
she's
that Zachary
posh.
was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her
Something
strength.
that isn't needed, but you can also do, is
You can't leave that there.
you can scan that photo. Pick her cane back up.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
And now we have to find Fernsby again. He's just here.
I am ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlisle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
As soon as he says that, we can leave him behind and we can make our way up. Madame Carlisle, Alexa will be getting ready for us. Just gonna run into her. Come under here. Throw this here.
That is Alexa Carlisle, unofficial leader of the Providence
I'm gonna
Partners,
quickly come
and
into this
last
room.
one to be alive.
And we're going to peep through here. To get peeping 47 for looking at Alexa Carlisle through that little gap.
Negative. We're good.
Right.
Little peephole. Pick that up without being seen. We only threw it down so it'd distract her long enough for us to peek through the hole. And run into her again just to knock into her. Slow her cycle down.
He's in charge of the
Just gonna come into this room just to discover the location, so we're not allowed to be in that room. Gonna discover this location. Gonna come into this room. Press this button, come into this room. And we can come out of that room. We're gonna make our way up here. And we're now going to make a 4th save. And we're going to pull out our silenced pistol. We're going to watch our mini-map until she steps into the middle of the room. And we're just going to shoot that down.
That's Madame Carlisle.
Just going to make sure this gives us a challenge, because sometimes there's been
Edwards.
times when I haven't achieved a challenge from it. And we're also going to shimmy across here. I find this amusing. Yeah, sometimes it hasn't given me the challenge in the past, and I couldn't work out why. But it seems a pretty safe option. So we're going to open this maintenance ladder, as it will come in handy for when we do silent assassin. We don't need it right now. We're just getting it for the XP for the time being. We're now going to go and talk to Madame Carlisle. You can drop your cane if you want to, you don't have to, it's entirely up to you, it doesn't really matter. Just going to take a seat and wait for Madame Carlisle to arrive. While she does, I am just going to grab my water.
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion.
Water grabbed.
Take a seat, please. Go ahead.
Now we're going to overwrite that 4th save. And we are going to accuse Emma first.
Emma Carlisle murdered your brother Zachary.
My niece? Emma is not my niece. She's my daughter-in-law.
And your niece. Emma is the illegitimate child of your late older brother Montgomery, who you and Zachary killed 46 years ago.
That's preposterous.
You asked me to find out what happened to Zachary. Would you rather not know?
No. No, go on.
I found a letter from Emma's mother, Jane, who was the fiancée of your older brother at the time of his death. She witnessed how you and Zachary pushed him off the balcony. She believed you did it to steal the Carlisle empire from her and her unborn child. And she raised Emma to reclaim what she lost. Marry your heir, Gregory, get revenge, and secure the Carlisle empire for her bloodline generations to come.
Emma is the daughter of Montgomery and that local girl, Jane.
She is.
Well, the girl got it wrong. I didn't steal anything. I did what was necessary to protect the future of the Carlisles. Montgomery wasn't cut out to take over from father. All heart and no balls.
Emma used the funeral gathering to speed up her installment as the lady of the house, seizing the opportunity to stage Zachary's suicide. She did her homework, used a poison made from one of Zachary's rare plants, found old floor plans from Thornbridge Manor to gain access to his room through a secret passage.
That scheming bitch.
More than you think. I found proof that she will try to poison you next.
Well, I'll have to take care of that. Thank you, Mr. Whitmer. You have not disappointed. I promised you I would reward you generously if you solved the case. So, what do you suggest?
Right, we are going to ask for the money.
I'll send you an invoice.
Thank you, Mr. Whitmer. I trust you'll see yourself out. I need some privacy. Thank you.
I guess a matter of justice. So, we're just going to follow her outside. Once she's here, we are going to make a save over the 5th save file. First thing we're going to do is we're going to corrupt her. Get piano man. And we're going to reload. And we're going to shoot her in the back of the head for a straight shot. And then we're going to reload again. This time, we're going to knock her out. So we're going to shut the door first, knock her out. And we have to take 4 precise shots. Shoot him.
That's affirmative.
Shoot him, shoot him.
Advance! Get the fucking prick now!
We have to shoot him. So I missed a couple of shots there, but we just have to shoot all 4 targets before they shoot you to stop anyone else from coming into this room. We're now going to take Alexa Carlisle into this room. And we're going to shoot her in the back of the head. I get sweet dreams.
That's Madame Carlisle taken care of.
And now we're going to open
Time to get the file
this
on Arthur Edwards.
portrait by activating this button on Alexa
Your
Carlisle's
icons above the safe.
chair.
I'm
And we're going to type
wondering
in
if
the
there might
code
be some sort of
1975
Maybe have a look around the office for a
1975, which is the year she killed her brother. You can
Mission
find clues
complete.
around the office
Well done,
to let you know what number to type in. I can't remember where they are, but they can be found. So we're just going to get a little bit more location discovery.
Someone on the ground. I'm moving in.
Little more location discovery and whatnot before heading out of this mission and then reloading.
I'm with you here. 100%.
Before we do that, we're going to wait for Fernsby to come into this room.
How's everything coming?
I'm going to shoot him, I'm going to shoot her, I'm going to shoot him. Because Fernsby drops a specific key and token that we need. We're going to line our shots up and we're going to shoot her, I'm going to shoot her. Because she drops the other half of the token and also a key that we need.
I was just having a laugh, dear. Must admit, he's...
We're now going to pull out a key and shoot our guard. Shoot that guard, shoot Emma, and shoot her husband. Let's say drop the final 2 keys that we need. And now we're going to locate the exit.
What's that, command? Okay, continuing search.
Oh no, we're not going to locate the exit. Sorry, we're going to get the location discovery. Like I said we would. So here's one location, the trophy room. The final location is the cemetery. The graveyard. Pardon me. So we're gonna shimmy through these 2 guards.
Okay.
Madam Carlisle wants to inspect.
We're going to get one final disguise.
What's the delay? It's birds.
So there's a location discovery. We're gonna pull out our gun. We're gonna shoot the security guard. I'm gonna shoot this fella in the head. I'm gonna shoot this woman as well. I'm gonna take this disguise. And we're gonna head out of the exit by the road. By the main road where we came in. We'll get Chameleon a little later on as we're going to do it around the same time that we do another challenge. A little later on. The final disguise, if you do want to get it now, is the photographer disguise, and that can be found near the greenhouse. He is taking a photo of a young maid, or trying to. He's missing a fuse, which we have on our person right now. But you can find him lingering around the fountain in the garden. How big this house looks.
47. They're everywhere. Go, get out! It's the Constantine. Shit!
It's a creepy looking house. When I first heard that from Lucas Gray, it threw me off guard, so I didn't expect that to be like part of the mission. So that puts us so far up to level 10, and we can reload at the point where we're just about to talk to Madame Carlisle. This time we're going to press A to accuse Zachary Last time we pressed X
Your
to
brother
accuse Emma.
committed suicide.
I need to see some evidence to believe that,
So
Mr.
we're going to accuse Zachary of
was found
suicide.
dead in a room locked from the inside. He died from a rare poisonous plant he cultivated himself. He believed you were dead, and a suicide note explained that he did not have the courage to go on without you.
That's what I don't buy. I cared for him deeply, but the truth is he hated my guts. My death would not make him commit suicide, I can promise you that.
Perhaps the death of your older brother, Montgomery, then. I have found evidence showing that you and Zachary killed him nearly 50 years ago. I believe that was when Zachary turned recluse. Your brother recently uncovered proof that your past deeds were for nothing. A letter from Montgomery stating that he wanted you, Madame Carlisle, to take over from your father instead of himself, as you were better suited to the job. Everything would have turned out the way you wanted, without anyone dying. What broke Zachary once, now destroyed him.
And you saw this letter?
I did.
Oh, Zachary.
Oops.
How royally I fucked up.
How royally
Mr.
I
Whitmer, I'm sorry, I just need to gather my thoughts. Right. The payment for your services, have you
We're going
decided on an
to
amount?
say the case
Arthur
file.
Edwards. You have a file on him.
Arthur Edwards. How do you... I see.
Alright.
Well played. For many, many years I feared what I'd see when I finally met death. And now you sit before me, and I feel only peace. You see, I believe life is a fair fight, and I lost spectacularly in every way imaginable. It is time for me to leave the pit. Oh, before I get to that, your reward. The file you want is in the safe.
She's gonna jump off of the balcony.
A last wish
behind
from a dying woman.
in a moment.
Get Edwards and make him suffer. So long. I need some privacy. Thank you.
Just gonna watch her do it. There we go.
That's
Walk
Madame
around the
Carlisle
watch.
taken care of. Time to get the file on Arthur
We're gonna reload that save file where we're about to talk to her just one more time. And
The
accuse
butler,
Fernsby.
Mr. Fernsby killed Zachary.
Fernsby? Oh, you've got that wrong. He would never do such a thing. He is the most loyal man I have ever met.
I found pills in his office that matches the poison that killed your brother. Furthermore, I found Zachary's notebook, half burned, in Mr. Fernsby's fireplace. It showed that Zachary intended to publish a written confession to a murder the two of you committed nearly 50 years ago. The murder of your older brother, Montgomery.
That's outrageous. We did no such thing.
No need to feign innocence. I
There's
know
a reason
killing
that we
when I
accused
see one,
Fernsby last.
and my discretion is assured. The papers also described how Mr. Fernsby helped you stay.
The reason that we
murder of
accused him
Montgomery
last.
is an accident.
To
I
my
believe
knowledge,
he
I'm not
killed
really
Zachary
sure why
not
this
to
is
be
the case.
exposed as an accomplice
There's
to murder.
more than likely a reason, but the reason that we accused Fernsby last is because by accusing
You
him
were
last,
wrong, Mr. Whitmer.
it
He
means
did not
that
do it to protect
Carlisle,
himself.
Alexa Carlisle, goes downstairs
He
to talk
did
to her
it to
family,
protect the
at which
Carlisle
point Emma Carlisle decides she's going to go ahead and kill
Mr.
her
Fernsby,
there and then.
like myself, understands that sacrifices
And we
must
can
be
do
made to
specific
secure
challenges
stability and
based on that.
prosperity. Mr. Whitmer, I'd appreciate
cycle
you
of
take
events.
your findings. Never leave this room.
And we're also going to ask for
I
the case file again.
understand Fernsby's actions, and there
Because I
is
believe you
no
also
need
had
for
to
them
ask for
have
the case
more
file
consequences than they already have.
in order to get
Fernsby was
this
very
cycle
fond
to
of Zachary, and I'm sure
actually
his
happen.
decision
Although
will
that could be
haunt
wrong,
him
but
to
we're
the
going to ask
day
for it anyway
he
to be on the safe
dies.
side.
About your reward, have you considered an amount?
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Arthur Edwards, the Constant. But that must mean you're... I expected you'd show up. But you're not here to kill me. If you were, you would have already. The enemy of my enemy, I suppose. You can have it. You earned it.
Just wait for her to do her thing.
The file you want is in the safe. Good hunting. I need some privacy.
That's a matter of loyalty.
Thanks,
sir.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlisle.
Alright, there's not very much for us to do right now, so we're just gonna go and run around like a headless chicken for a while, I suppose. We can get an additional challenge just here, however, by photographing, taking a picture of these two flirting. It unlocks a challenge. Voyant. Oh, voyeurism, sorry. So that is an additional challenge we've just completed. We don't need to use any lethal poison, as Emma will do that for us. I'm going to pick up that hearse key off of that little set of boxes.
Sup?
I have to give you a pad down if you're coming this way.
So again, we're just running around for now. Let's check out some pictures, shall we? I'm assuming that's supposed to be Alexa up there, above as well. Back in her day.
Alexa said something.
If I could be bothered, I'd be worried about
Looking
your
good.
mental health, Emma. But sorry, I'm having too much fun enjoying the circus.
I'm gonna pull out a coin. Right here, we're gonna overwrite this save file.
What was that?
Uh-huh.
Are you gonna pick that up?
Okay, no worries. Let her start walking away and let this guy turn around. And we're gonna ring the dinner bell.
Now, why's the bell ringing? Who rang the bell? You know very well. No one but me calls for a family gathering.
So that is just to wind her up. Because she's she's a little bit today, what's the word? Also,
In my own time, Gregory. I'll wait.
we're gonna take a picture of the family when she's talking. And then we need to stall her a little bit. Let's wait for Emma to get back into position. Those windows are massive, by the way. Emma? Hello? Please? Get into position? On your phone. Come on. Oh, the cycle's messed up. I don't know what she's doing.
We've waited long enough. And I want to keep this short. I know you have a lot of questions.
Okay.
I will answer now. The rest will have to wait. First, Zachary's sudden death is a great tragedy.
Nothing
but
as it
also
seems,
a
sorry.
great inconvenience, as it happens.
We'll pick up our shovel.
In all related matters.
Make our way back.
The arranged funeral event tomorrow will take.
We're gonna.
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
The mansion staff disguise. A disguise in which we can be spotted by Alexa Carlisle, as she is an enforcer, as is Mr. Fernsby.
Actually have to deal with difficult situations like this.
But we can blend in to not get spotted by either.
For you to show what you are made of.
We need this specific disguise on to not get spotted poisoning the drink later. For God's sake,
kind of
come on.
explanation. It's bloody rude, that's what it is. Come
What an exit. Old bag's got style. Show what you're made of. Edward, this is your chance.
I'm gonna reload. Let's say before I ring the bell because I think for whatever reason the cycle's messed up. Not really sure why. Emma at that point should have been making her way outside and she didn't. Yeah, so now she's turned around this time. She comes to join the family, which is what we needed her to do. So once again, we're gonna go and get that disguise on and grab our shovel, just because. Another way through these sets of rooms is through those couple of doors there.
To Mr. Fernsby's office.
It is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office. There's another wrench there in case you didn't get the wrench off of the wall. In the what was that? Big flash outside my window, but there's no rain. I don't know. Oh, nearly got spotted by Fernsby.
I'm dealing with the situation in a discreet and efficient way, and I expect your cooperation in all related matters. Secondly,
Oh, just gonna blend in, and we've got to wait for about 5 minutes or so for this cycle to
no one
fall into
can
place.
know that I am still alive. I expect you all to act your part. Last, as you all know, I have a lot on my plate and need to focus on sorting everything out, so please do not disturb me with your petty concerns. You are all adults, and as part of the elite, you will eventually have to deal with difficult situations like this. It comes late for most of you, but this is a chance for you to show what you are made of. That will be all.
What an exit. Old bag's got style. Show what you're made of.
There we go, she's making her way outside in the far
This is your
patio door, as you can see now.
Oh God, I have to finish that eulogy.
Just gonna wait here for a couple of minutes. Right, so unfortunately this is just a waiting game, and I don't know if there's a specific way to either speed up Emma's cycle or slow down Alexa's. However, in my experience, Alexa always seems to take longer than Emma, and we need Emma to beat Alexa getting back into this room. So Emma at the minute has gone right to the greenhouse. She might still be there. It's a little bit too far for me to tell from here. If we pull out our camera, we might be able to see her. She has been in there. She might have come out by now. Oh no, she's in there. Look, you can just about see her. She's in the greenhouse. And Madame Carlisle is returning, which is not a good thing. What we do need to do is we need to distract her away. So we're going to throw this coin down, so just pull her away.
Who's there?
Throw a coin again, just pull her away again.
Oh, that startled me. Know yourself.
Right, one more time. I'm just going to quickly check on Emma's position. See where she's at. So you can see her just coming past the fountain now. She should be back in a couple of minutes, but for the time being we still need to disturb Alexa. We just need to drag her away one more time. Maybe two more times.
He plays the strings.
Just going to go back and forth, just checking on where Emma is. Yeah, we're going to pull her away one more time, Alexa.
Right. It's beautiful.
And we're going to come back in.
I could listen all day.
Emma should be coming through the other door. There she is. Just before she comes in, we're going to make a save over the 5th save. I'm going to throw that just to slow her down, but she'll keep walking in the same direction. Just to let Emma get back in time. Might have to throw it one more time just to be safe. There we go. See, I don't know why it takes so long for Emma to come back, but just keep disturbing Alexa around that sort of area. Just enough for her to allow Emma back in. And we can resume our position as before. We're going to get a redacted challenge as well as a tasteless traceless for Alexa Carlisle dying due to a poison kill.
Major, grandiose cock-up, I'd say.
Be quiet.
If it helps, it could also be an idea to make a safety save before you start distracting Alexa, just in case it doesn't come off properly. Just make sure when you do throw coins down or any sort of distraction that you cannot be seen doing it.
Mission complete.
And she will go to investigate. So we got another death in the family. That is the redacted challenge that we got. And that is for getting, that's for getting Emma to poison Alexa instead. As I say, you have to do a full cycle of things from this specific point where you accuse Mr. Fernsby of murder first. So we're gonna reload. And we're just going to come down here. I'm going to throw this right here.
What was that?
And now we're going to quickly poison with a metic rat poison instead. Yes, at this point we have to be distracting Emma Carlisle instead to make sure she doesn't poison it.
Huh?
Just pulling her away.
I heard
one more
that.
time.
My perfect mother.
And now Alexa will come and drink the emetic rat poison in her drink, which means she'll get sick instead. And she'll go to the toilet so we can get on my hair instead.
Quiet, Gregory.
It shows you're only human after all. I never would have guessed.
We'll just assume that position one more time.
Oh, something?
As Emma realising she's missed her opportunity. Alexa's going to make her way into the bathroom, which is just to our right hand side here. And as soon as she leans over the toilet to throw up, we will drown her. To get hold of my hair. And we're now going to hop out of this window.
Well done,
And we're going to exit via the hearse. It's an exfiltration challenge. Puts us up to level 14. We're then going to replan mission. And we're going to start at the behind the mansion area. We're going to... Are we going to smuggle an item? Do we need to? Could do. We're just going to bring an item with us. We're going to bring a container. Doesn't matter which one. Makes no difference. And we're going to bring a sniper. We'll bring the Seagate 300 tactical. And we're going to go and make a couple of things happen. So first things first, we need to move a couple of bodies.
He was here when the saving Madame Carlisle.
Knock a couple of people out and move them. Just follow this route and make sure to get inside the bushes to hide yourself from being spotted. You can look at your minimap to see what parts of the water you can pass through and which parts you can't. I'm going to grab your emetic rat poison, just for the sake of it. I'm going to throw this right down here. Doesn't matter whether you do this silently or not. Oh, actually, when I think about it, I don't need to. I was going to do it silently, but I don't need to, do I? So, we're going to pull out our gun. We're going to shoot this bird nest. We're going to shoot this bird nest, and we're going to shoot this bird nest to get the raven, which will trigger Alexa Carlisle to come down to the graveside to check it out in a couple of minutes. So we're going to make our way up onto her balcony. So I'm going to show you how to scale the building safely without being caught. Again, make sure you bring your lockpick with you, as it is important. We're going to bring out a sniper. Can leave the case, we don't need it. I'm just going to use a lockpick on this door. Just make our way in. Come through here. Hop over this wall. And shimmy across the ledge. And we're going to climb that pipe to get up to the next level. Now, you don't want to disturb that guard who's chatting up the maid, otherwise he will come out onto his balcony and spot us. So to avoid that happening, just make sure they don't spot you. If they spot a person, they'll suddenly like scurry, even if they don't actually spot you. So, using the maintenance ladder, which is the second shortcut that we unlocked from Madame Carlisle's office, it allows us to come up here. We're now going to drop the sniper here for now, and we're going to go and get the case file, so we can exit via the speedboat after. It also wastes time, as we need to wait for Madame Carlisle to get into position. So again, it doesn't matter if you kill people because it doesn't need to be done silently. Just make sure you clear it out. Clear out this area. Again, just pop the button, type in the code 75. That's 1975.
Maybe have a look around the office for
And you can sound like I was on the tannoy at Asda then.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur.
Then we can pick up the file.
Time to take care of Madame Carlisle.
Shimmy across this ledge and make our way back onto the balcony. Now I used to do this for silent assassin sniper only, but it is very, very difficult and precise to get the kill without anybody seeing, and to also like well, the kill's a hard bit. What we'd just done then by killing people inside Alexa's office, we'd have just knocked them out. But in order to get the silent assassin with the sniper from his position, we would have had to not only shoot Madame Carlisle into the grave from behind to hide her body, but we'd have had to distract this guy. We'd have had to distract the guy who's organising the funeral, that guy right there. We'd have had to distract Madame Carlisle's personal bodyguard, and we'd have had to shoot her into that gap without anybody else spotting it. It's not impossible, but it's not easy either. The challenge that we're hoping to get from here is this one right here. Keep calm and aim. Eliminate her with a sniper rifle from the roof of the mansion, and also grave mistake by putting her to rest by just putting her body inside the grave, which is why we're doing it. And we'll get one for the ages a little later on, along with Chameleon, along with escape on the phone bridge, river bridge, along with don't lose your focus and don't rock the boat. We will also get Proud Undertaker in this one. We'll complete a day to remember, complete Say Cheese, complete a private moment a little later on, and maybe do a family affair if I can remember where to find the hammer. And then we're going to do Silent Assassin. So we do pretty much every single challenge on this level. Just have to wait because Alexa doesn't get into position just yet. She'll have a little look around the grave itself after she's talked to this fella. She'll go and have a look around the side area, at which point she stands here is when we'll shoot her. Like I say, so I'm not trying to do it silently. I get a couple of shots at this. But we will make a save, a safety save just to be safe. I'll shoot there for the fun of it. Let's distract this guy. We might shoot him into the bush. I think there's a hammer around that area somewhere. Just gonna kill that guy to stop him from going to get a guard. As I say, we don't need him alive, we don't need him dead. We just are where they are. She'll go to stand in front of the grave in a second. Just in case we don't manage to push her into the grave from shooting her, we will make a safety save just to be sure. So she's just about to step in front of the grave, so we're now gonna save over our fourth save as we no longer need it. I'm gonna line it up. Oops. We're gonna miss the shot, but we're gonna hit her in the head and drop her in.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
That's a great mistake as well. We're gonna head back into the office and get a bodyguard disguise, just so we're not suspicious running through the house. So you can drop just there. We're gonna get this bodyguard disguise right here. Alright, there's an enforcer just outside the door. Just make sure to avoid him. Head back down this staircase. We're gonna head out of the back door and to that locked exit location. And we're gonna get the boat key once more from inside the greenhouse. Sorry. I'm gonna break in using our lockpick. Before we do,
Ethel looked
we're just
everywhere.
gonna stand here, line up a shot and shoot her, line up another shot and shoot him, line up one more, shoot him. I'm gonna get chameleon by getting this disguise right here. You can play that little combat situation safer if you want to. I like to take risks, but you don't have to take risks if you don't want to. So we're just going to run over here and open this door using the lockpick and grab this boat key off of this table, and we can leave via this exit. To level 17. We're now going to reload mission and reload the very first save that we made by the unicorn horn, and we're going to head over to this fuse box and place the fuse that we picked up just before making this save, just in here. If you duck down, you don't get the animation. When this guy goes to check it out, he'll
and I need it to be perfect.
Will then call Madam Carlisle. Oh, and get her called down.
I need this shoot to happen, okay? And I need it. I need this shoot to happen, okay? And I need it to be perfect. Can't we just take a fuse from another fuse box?
I guess we could do that.
Good. I'll finish setting up, and then we'll grab the fuse just before you call down the vent.
Good. Yeah, that's a good plan.
Just have to wait.
Finally, all set up. Will you let the family know, please?
Perfect. They'll be right down.
What we can do is just wait for the family to start making their way down.
It's just in front of the fountain.
Rebecca Carlisle. I'm Noel Archer, the photographer. Great. Nice to meet you. I really admire your work. Inspiration for photographers and journalists both.
Well, thanks very much.
Well, show you my portfolio. It's in my car. How about after the shoot?
This is not the best one.
We can set up a meeting. Tuesday, perhaps?
Thank you, no. I have a lot to see to.
What we're going to do is we're going to make a save over this first save. I'm just going to expose this wire.
Yes, I
We
mean
get spotted
you.
by a person or two, but it's all good. We're just going to run off and wait for everyone to return to normal.
It's just typical that Annie gets photographer. I'm the pretty one. But work, work, work. That's all I get from Fernsby.
Make sure the edges are sharp. No weeds on the
I
gravel.
expect you to be quick about the shoot. I have a lot to do today.
Just gonna wait for her to get back to where she came from.
Oh, you. Do more sneaking around here, and I will engage you with furious aggression.
There we go, just make sure,
Right there! I see him!
oh no, I'm being seen. That's not good, is it? Please stop, please stop.
Listen, you're gonna end up getting hurt like this.
Too much to ask. Oh, hell!
Please go back, Emma. Just gonna go and put this other disguise on just so we don't spot us again.
Everyone.
Oh, never mind.
Right, get to the dishes. Someone, something is causing all kinds of trouble. Are you gonna stand there?
Chin up, Edward. No. This is Alpha 4 Axel, over. Apparently there's a guy out there being a real pain in the ass. You look like a nervous wreck.
Hey, I
I'm just gonna turn on the water.
What's his problem?
There's a puddle
Seriously? Does anyone know this guy?
Let's wait for this guy to return to position, and we should be good.
Hey, get up. Could we have one more?
We're having such a jolly good time.
There's a puddle of water.
Hang in there. Paramedics are on the way.
Okay, she should be dead, but okay. Try it again. There we go. We expose the wire and release the puddle of water. When she takes a picture, she dies. Electrocution kill. So we have all assassination challenges. We need 2 more feats and 1 more discovery.
Carlisle taken care of. Time to get the file on Arthur Edwards.
Right, what we are going to do. Shoot her. Shoot him. Just shoot all of these.
Don't kill me.
Shoot him. So we can grab Rebecca's half of the thing that she drops.
That's a token for a vault
Token,
in the
that's
Milton
it.
Fitzpatrick London Bank.
We'll
You
put
need
this
a pen,
disguise on,
and you
and
gain
then we're just
access,
going to go
no
and grab
questions asked.
the one
That's where Madam
from
Carlisle
Mr.
keeps a copy
Fernsby.
of the Edwards file. Who carries the other one, I wonder?
Room seems clean to me. Moving on. Over.
When I shoot them in the back of the head, people start to panic. You're searching. We're just gonna take the long way around
Shit, we lost Tango.
so we can grab Mr. Fernsby's half without being
Mission
spotted
complete.
and without coming under fire.
Well done, 47.
And then we're gonna leave via the river bridge. It'll let us. It should let us, so if it lets us.
Mary is so upset.
Can't understand why it's not showing up. This is the river bridge.
You seem to lock the key around.
It's not allowing us to leave through here, I don't know why. It showed up a minute ago, so I don't know why it's not showing up. We're gonna reload the second save. I think that's the save, but I need to reload.
Done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Hello, sir.
Just gonna come and wait in this room. Oh, before we do, we're just gonna knock this guy out. Take his disguise and throw him over the side. Take his gun. I'm just gonna wait in this room for Alexa Carlisle to come in. So again, it's just a waiting game. She should be down any minute now. I'm sure she'll be making her way down soon. Come on, Alexa, where are you? I need him to come down so I can get this family meeting thing, private meeting. Oh, I'm gonna replan mission. Oh, we're level 19 anyway. We're gonna replan mission. We're gonna start as a fast forward behind mansion. Fast forward behind mansion. Fast forwarded. Yeah, behind mansion. We don't need anything in particular, I don't think. We're just gonna start behind the mansion. Right, we're ready. Now she should be making her way. Make our way to Alexa.
Bad news, I'm afraid. We don't have any extra fuses. Ethel looks okay.
Doesn't matter about being spotted.
This is a private area.
I'm gonna drop our briefcase. I think she comes up to have this private meeting. I think.
Command, I think.
What? Who's seen me?
What's going on here? What happened?
I'm gonna shoot him. I don't know who saw me then. Must have been the other dude. Just to play it safe, we are just gonna start again. Alright, you know what? Instead of doing what we were going to do, we're going to do Silent Assassin. We're going to replan mission. Starting in the same location. We're going to bring along a lethal syringe, but we're going to start behind the mansion at an earlier time. So instead of fast forwarding, we're just going to start behind the mansion normally. Bringing a lethal poison syringe along with us. And a lockpick.
That's true, though. He was here when the safe in Madame Carlisle's office was repaired last week.
I'm gonna
A safe in Madame Carlisle's office.
hop over this wall.
I bet that's where she keeps the file on Arthur
And
Edwards.
climb up this pipe. I'm gonna hop through this window. I'm gonna head to this window and hop through it. I'm gonna climb this pipe. Trying out a new route. I'd usually take a different route, but I have to do a few things on my other route, which make it a little bit difficult, I guess you could say. So we're gonna climb up here. make it a bit more convoluted than it needs to be. Okay, didn't distract him. I'm trying to shoot that light to distract him, no worries. Shoot that one. Nice. It's better.
Yeah, me here. Just checking out a strange sound. Over.
Alright, it's not really done anything, has it? As soon as she leaves, those two guards will go outside anyway. So I'm gonna wait for him to turn around. I'm gonna head up towards this door, just sneaking along. I'm gonna quickly hop behind here and go and turn on this gramophone. Great egg. Just wanted to distract him out of the way. We're going to come through this room. Oh, we're not going to come through this room, sorry. I'll quickly make our way back around here. Going to go and open a safe.
Peculiar icon.
1975, remember? 1975.
Might be some sort of a code. Maybe have a look around the office.
Grab a case file. Then head through this room, sorry.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlisle.
Okay, we're cool.
See where she's going. I think she's going all the way downstairs by the looks of it. Don't really know why. Not really sure why. I'm going to climb out of the window and find another way down to her. I don't think she went down this early. Okay. I'm going to climb down here. Oh, she's going to talk to the detective, of course. We're going to try and head her off. I think if I'm correct, after she's talked to the detective, she's actually going to go and talk to him. I say talk to her brother. She's going to go and try and have a conversation with her brother, who's dead, I know, but you know, like she's going to hang on, I'm going to grab his cane. She's going to go and sit by his bedside. Sorry, I think that's what she's going to do. Just in case she doesn't, we're going to overwrite our first save. If she does, we're just gonna break into here. Pop this open. Make our way into here. Don't think she's going, is she? She isn't. She ain't going for it, mate. Oh, this is a nightmare. So we're heading back out this doorway, heading out of the window, and climbing the pipe. I'm gonna wait for these two now to move. I'll turn this back at least, like that. What is she doing? Where's she going now? So she walks all the way up here for what reason? How has he seen me? I don't understand how he sees me. I'm gonna reload via autosave. Just gonna wait on this on here just to see what she does. I'm hoping she actually comes back into this room. I think she is coming into this room, you know. If you want peeping 47 and you haven't already got it, which we have, but if you haven't, you can just do it there. Is she coming into this room? What's she doing, man? She's talking to Fernsby. Right, okay. Yay, she's come into this room, finally! We restrict him in here. Pull out the boss and we're gonna knock him out. Before we do, we're gonna get a private meeting by taking a picture of Alexa as she's talking to her brother's body.
Anyone there?
Let's get a private moment. We're just gonna shoot her in the head since she's in here instead.
I doubt it.
Mission complete.
I'm gonna throw a bus at this guy's head, just in case for whatever reason he turns around. Now we can escape on that bridge. I don't know why he didn't let us do it last time. There must have been a reason, I just don't know what it was. Great. Brilliant. Fantastic. She saw is cool. Nice one. Interesting one. So we have to do that again. Don't get caught by that woman. Right. Go into here. And just wait here. So again, open this door. Over Kane in the corner. Gonna make a save just in case we get caught again after I've killed her. Bang. I think I could probably knock him out without being seen by her anyway. From here. I guess it doesn't really matter, she does see. As we'll be knocking her out regardless, killing her regardless.
Mission
since we don't lose Silent Assassin. So slide to the bottom, slide to the left, slide to the right.
I see a lot of keys around. You're gonna have to
Just gonna make a save there.
be a bit more specific. Do you have a fun
Wait for him to move.
or anything?
Oh, not. He's not moving. Interesting. Right. To leave a mission, you just literally have to walk across a bridge. That's it. And that is level 20 with Silent Assassin suit only included. So next time we will be on to the Apex Predator in Berlin. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in Germany.